So I'm gonna keep it a bean with you guys with this. Just because this is a quick thing that I wanted to, chit chat about. Um, because it's personal. So JP Morgan Chase employees signed a petition that they don't want to um return to 5 days a week in office. And they're signing a petition to do that. And Jamie Dimon, billionaire piece of shit he is, said in leaked audio that employees shouldn't waste time opposing its 5 day in-office working requirement. He says, I don't care how many people sign a petition urging reversal of the policy. The combative staff meeting took place as several anticipated rounds of layoffs at the banking giant after JP Morgan notched record profit and revenue in 2024. So I'm going to read a couple perspectives on this, and then I'm going to talk about I'm going to lay it. My take that an RTO mandate is in many cases they represent an emotional reaction of an organizational leader to what they perceive as a loss of control. His take on an employee-led petition that calls on JP Morgan Chase to reconsider its 5 day office mandate. I don't care how many people signed that effing petition. Diamond's justification for demanding staff return to office full time. I've been working 7 days a goddamn week since COVID, and I come in, and whereas everybody else take on Zoom meetings, a lot of you were on the fucking Zoom and you were doing the following, looking at your mail, sending texts to each other about what of an ass the other person is, not paying attention, not reading your stuff. His take on the bureaucratic practices of the company. Someone told me that to approve something in wealth management, they had to go to 14 committees, and I'm dying to get the name of the 14 committees. And I feel like firing 14 chairmen of committees. His recognition, frustration, his own failure to stamp out the bureaucracy. I can't stand it anymore. I want to go out of, I want it out of this company, and you guys got to do it. And you've all just kind of creeped it in. I'm sorry, and I know it's my fault. I'm the boss, and the fact that we make a lot of money has got nothing to do with it. After reading these comments, it's hard not to feel that the RTO mandate, despite the stated reasons for instituting it, is a misguided attempt by Mr. Diamond to regain control over how the organization leads operates. Even if he achieves full compliance in the RTO mandate, will it really improve any of the issues he's most displeased with? I doubt it. And I agree with Mr. Tony DiRaldo here because I worked at JP Morgan Chase for a year and a half, and I got terminated because I worked from home too much. And I'm going to be completely honest, as someone who was a developer within JP Morgan Chase, this is not going to work. Even if they're able to get everybody in 5 days a week, which I'm going to be so for real, people are not going to be super on board with that. I'm going to be honest. Um, it's not going to fix the issues of at JP. I work like I didn't even work in a high compliance, high I worked in card. I worked in an aspect of JP where I didn't need to where I wasn't prevented from trading stocks or anything, or have to keep my financials under wraps and certain shit like that. It's it a much more laissez-faire as less restricted part compared to others in JP. And the hoops and hurdles to go through was obscene. Fundamentally, at the end of the day, the cumbersome bureaucracy that Jamie Dimon is not able to fix, that he's so desperate. RTO is just going to make him feel better about himself in his positioning. Fundamentally, at the end of the day, a lot of the restrictions that are in place are not just there for legal reasons, they're also there to keep some level of fault tolerance, to basically prevent, one or a handful of people from pushing something through that is ultimately damaging. It exists for a reason. And for an organization like JP Morgan Chase, which is a multinational bank, and if it collapsed or whatever, it would take multiple countries' economies with it. Fundamentally, at the end of the day, Jamie Dimon is a boomer, and they want to feel some level of control. And if he wanted to peel back the fucking bureaucracy at JP Morgan Chase, he would need to, he can't just tell people to do stuff. He needs to restructure the org. He needs to, you know, bring in an outside firm to sort of figure things out, and he needs to make it. He needs to put actual meaningful effort with not just himself but a team. And taking away one of the handful of like meaningful perks that people like in their day-to-day work experience is not going to do it. It's just not. Working from home is, you know, a perk, is a thing that a lot of white collar workers really likes, especially since most white collar work can be done as long as you have a computer and an internet connection. Software development is a prime good example. Some of my former coworkers would disagree with me on this, of saying that, oh no, there's value in being in the office. And I'm not saying that having in-person scrub meetings and things of that nature isn't good, but fundamentally at the end of the day, I don't want to have to wake up 2 hours early so I can catch a bus to be at work before 8 o'clock. There's a reason why I always showed up 20 minutes late at 9, like I work 9 to 5. There's a reason I always showed up 20 minutes late, because the bus showed up 20 minutes late. And if you're going to make me come into the office, yeah, is it any wonder I got terminated from JP Morgan Chase? But fundamentally, at the end of the day, it's depressing. It's depressing. It's sad. And Jamie Dimon's, choice here probably is going to lead to quite a few folks slipping in applications at different places just to kind of test the wall. I don't think anybody's going to quit outright over it. The job market, especially in the tech sector, is fucked right now, but I guess we'll see.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you want to talk to me outside of this video, outside of live streams, or just join the community and be a part of it, you can do so at himedia.gg/discord. Discord links there. We'd love to have you. And given the financial situation of the economy right now, I know this is a tall ask, but if you have the scratch to spare, please consider donating and becoming a supporter at himedia.gg/tip. All of our perks are serviced through our Discord channel, including early access videos, exclusive videos, and more. Your generosity is a blessing, and $1 a month is a boon to my mental health. Thank you so very much for watching. I appreciate you, and have a great day.